brothers with no gloves on, just frying chicken with natural African-American flavors on their fingers, dog, and they got some flavor down there. I learned how to eat from African-Americans when I was a kid, but there's two places I remember the food specifically. Tennessee, Lee's Fried Chicken, and there was a heavy brother in Dallas weighing about 500. This motherfucker used to make pork chops on a grill outside the Improvs and the other club in Dallas. He was really the other club in Dallas. He made these fucking pork chops on a grill on white bread. Oh, Lord. With dirty hands, with a towel, sweating on the pork chops. Do you hear anything? Did you hear me say a word? Did you hear me say, well, there's hair on my... No! Excuse me, sir, you're sweating on my pork chop. That's the fucking flavor. That motherfucker's 500 pounds, Jack. Dog, when Ralphie used to cook, what do you think? He didn't sweat in the fucking food? I'd see that motherfucker making gumbo, drops falling off his head. That fat, that's better fat than you're going to get from a fucking beef or a chicken. That Ralphie sweat fat in your fucking gumbo, that's fucking tremendous, brother. But Atlanta, when I got to fucking Atlanta was fucking rocking. Atlanta is a fucking it's a city that doesn't stop growing. It was a minor league field, so I thought we were going to perform in some part of Georgia where Herschel Walker, nobody even knows who Herschel Walker is and shit, one of those places. So I just said Herschel Walker because last night I was watching TV with my wife, and there was a channel that had ESPN something, had the USFL on from 1985, and Herschel Walker was playing for the fucking Generals. And a lot of people don't remember who owned that team. Donald Trump owned the USFL Jersey Generals. His first boss, the guy he drafted was Herschel Walker. Nothing to do with our story. I just figured I'd drop it in there and give you a little fucking color commentary, cocksuckers. We drove down there and we stopped in a town close to Duncan. And I called Duncan. He didn't fucking pick up. We were in the town over from Asheville, North Carolina. We went to this fucking place in there. Holy shit. This was like a brewery, like a really organic hippie brewery. I got the avocado toast from this motherfucker. Dog, it was tremendous. It was the avocado on the thin bread with the crushed pepper and the olive oil, but these motherfuckers went the extra step. They threw arugula on that bitch. Oh, shit! Arugula! And then the motherfucker made me a grilled fried chicken sandwich. Holy shit, it wasn't Lee's. No disrespect, but it was pretty fucking good. He made some orange mustard something. God damn. It was fucking good, man. They know how to cook down south. That's one thing. I'm honest with you. I've had some bad meals in the South. Sometimes you don't know, but there's some fucking... I went to Nashville's one time. You got to ask my wife. There's a restaurant in Nashville, a steakhouse. They ain't fucking around in there. And I got to tell you something. It was dirt cheap. That's the fucking steakhouse we went to 4 years ago, and we brought our niece, and we valeted the car. And when the valet took off, my niece is like, Uncle Joey, he's stealing your car. I go, nah, it's a valet, dog. Don't worry about nothing. We got this. But we went to Asheville, and it was fucking great, the town over. And then we ended up in Georgia. And we drove right to that. Georgia, Atlanta is getting so fucking big. It's beautiful. And I got to tell you what else they got a lot of in Atlanta. Beautiful African-American women. Are you ready for this? Did I just say beautiful African-American women? And I think they all work at the fucking airport. They are beautiful. And then you're in Georgia, and I think you forgot that those women are fucking peaches. And the white chicks were smoking. If you're young and you're handsome and you're looking for a wife, 24, 28, you already went to school, I would consider fucking Atlanta. There's always something fucking going on in Atlanta. There was 1,000 things going on, and that was us. The fucking Braves were playing the Dodgers. I mean, it's just the people were out. When we drove past Atlanta in the daytime, people were out. It's like a fucking town that every time I go to Atlanta, that theater we did in Atlanta 2 years ago, I was blown the fuck away. And I had done that theater with Joe Rogan 20 years ago, where Brendan Schaub was still fucking fighting the whatever fucking theater in Atlanta. I don't know what it is, but man, that town, every time I go there, and it's clean, you know, I don't know. I didn't go to the fucking rough and tough areas. I really wanted to go to Gladys Knight's soul food kitchen, but I don't even think it's open no more, and there's always a line and shit like that. So went to the hotel in Atlanta, chilled, and then we went and did that fucking gig, and Atlanta was just, I mean, all the gigs were tremendous. They were just happy. You know, for the first time in 32 years, I really got to see the gift of stand-up upon people. You know, it's been a rough fucking couple years, and I agree now. People do need to fucking laugh. And I made some comments on here a couple months ago, maybe a year ago, about people going out, and I was wrong. You know, man, I see it now. I got it after I saw that festival. It looked like a rock festival, guys. It looked like a fucking rock festival. You know, I went to see Ted with Aerosmith and Pogo and Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush in '78. And while I was sitting there watching Bert and all these guys on stage, that's what it felt like to me. Like there was so much warmth in those. There was not one problem, guys. There was no hecklers. Fucking Mark Norman did a spot, I think in Atlanta. He leveled me. Shane Gillis is my new favorite fucking comic. Unreal, this motherfucker, how funny he is. His Trump is fucking tremendous. Bert did a tremendous job. Nikki Glazer fucking had me killing me. She did a joke about fucking, this is so weird when you watch somebody do this. She did a joke about like guys are so horny and whatever that sometimes she'll just put a hand out and a guy will fuck her hand and she won't even have to move her hand and shit. And after she got off stage, I go, Nikki, while you were doing that joke, I got a flashback to fucking Tempe, Arizona, 1997. I'm in a room with some chick, and she's fucking teasing the fuck out of me. She's doing my coke and stuff. And she showed me like a tit, and I was fucking chomping at the bit. And before she left, she's like, I gotta go home. And I'm like, what the fuck? You did my 8-ball? Nothing? Not even a tit? Nothing? And before she left, I go, fuck it. You don't have to do anything. Just put your hand like this and let me stick my dick in it. She's like, you are stooping to the lowest of life. And I go, I know that. And then she left. And I never forgot that night that I asked this chick, can I just put it in your hand for like 5 minutes? That's when you know you're fucking disgusting. Me and Nikki Glazer were fucking laughing our ass off when I told her that.